What's going on, guys? It's your boy Disencoder, and welcome to the very first episode of a brand new series on my channel where I'm going to be inviting other Yu-Gi tubers onto the channel and ask them ruling questions about decks or archetypes that they are familiar with and see just how well they know the intricacies of these archetypes that they love. And here with me on the very first episode, I have none other than Mr. TEAMSAMURAIX1. How you doing, Sam?
I'm good, Kevin. How are you?
I'm doing really good. So I want to know, before we get started, I haven't even told you what archetype I'm asking you about yet. But before we get started, how confident are you that you know a lot of rulings?
Listen, I want to show you something right now. I don't know where it is. The room is a little bit messy right now. But I am the 2020 Remote Duel Champion. I'm here to say is rulings is my thing. You know, like sometimes I don't even need to call a judge. You know what I'm saying? Like I problem solve to a level of where Kevin can't even, like, Kevin is like, I'm probably smarter than Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Kevin is the judge, right? So like what's above the judge? That's my skill level when it comes to the rulings. Also, yes, I'm confident. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
If I had to ask you what archetype you think I brought for you today, what would you be expecting? What do you think is the archetype that I'd bring to you for your rulings?
Number one, you're probably gonna ask me, hey, can you activate Mist? Mist doesn't say once per turn during the main phase, so can you activate 2 Mist in 1 turn? If the first Mist already resolved, can I activate a second Mist? Like, obviously you can't, because, like, you know, it's the first effect is already applied, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
right?
Well, I'm throwing you kind of for a loop because I didn't bring dinos to the table today. I didn't bring True Draco to the table today. I didn't bring heroes to the table today. I brought you the best archetype from the GX anime, which I know you love, is Cyber Dragons.
Oh, I know this, baby. Let's go. If you effect Veiler a Cyber Dragon core on machine duplication, you bring out 2 Cyber Dragon cores, not... Continue.
He knows his rulings. So let's get the show on the road, and I'm gonna get you started with the very first ruling that I have here. So the scenario here is I control a Cyber Dragon Zwei, and my friend N-Man over here has an Imperm, okay? So the ruling question is going to be asked in the chat. I activate the effect of Cyber Dragon Zwei, revealing the machine duplication. So after you have activated and resolved the effect of Cyber Dragon Zwei, your opponent activates Infinite Impermanence, targeting the Cyber Dragon Zwei. Is the Cyber Dragon Zwei still considered to be called Cyber Dragon?
Okay, so you're telling me his effect already resolved?
Yes, it's successfully resolved.
Okay, the question is, Zwei's effect already resolved, right?
Yes,
already resolved. So let's say I go activate core, search, and he goes on resolution, I activate Imperm. It's kind of like you're saying, it's basically saying the similar things, right?
I mean, not exactly, because core is a one and done effect. This applies a lingering effect to this Y that makes it be called Cyber Dragon until the end of the turn. So up to you. Do you think the Imperm is gonna erase that lingering effect, or does the lingering effect continue to apply even though the monster has its effects negated after that?
Oh my god, this is a trick question, guys. I get this wrong.
What happened to being a tier above the judge, dude? Someone calls you, yo, Sam, I have a ruling question, bro, and they ask you this. What do you say?
Okay, I'm confident. I'm confident. The effect is negated. It's Cyber Dragon Zwei.
Okay, so the answer is, well, all I have to say is you're incorrect.
No, I'm incorrect.
It is still treated as being called Cyber Dragon. Because after a lingering effect that changes a monster's name has already resolved, afterwards, if you negate its effects, that lingering effect is still applied, and it is not, like, erased.
I knew it.
0 for 1, Sam, but it's okay. It's okay. 0 for 1 is not that bad. There's quite a few more that we can have on here. I got you. So I know how much you like your boy Cyber Dragon Core. So I decided to bring your favorite monster to the table, because you've been mentioning Core this entire time, and I figured you probably know Core quite well, right? Say, for example, you have a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard and a Core on your field, and your opponent activates a Call by the Grave, banishing your Cyber Dragon. While you currently control Cyber Dragon Core...
Doesn't negate. It doesn't negate. It doesn't negate. It doesn't negate. There you go. Next question.
Okay, so what doesn't negate what? What's the question, Sam?
Core was still resolved because Call by the Grave is like the name. Like the name, you know what I'm saying?
What? So is Cyber Dragon's Core still treated as Cyber Dragon after the Call by the Grave resolves?
It is, yes.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Of course.
Easy peasy, dude. we're going to talk about some more recent Cyber Dragon support. So you know Cyber Dragon Herz and Cyber Dragon Nasher. These cards are really, really good. You know what I mean? So I activate the effect of Cyber Dragon Nasher, target the Cyber Dragon. My opponent chains DD Crow, banishes the Cyber Dragon from my graveyard. As you activate the second effect of Cyber Dragon Nasher, targeting your Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, and your opponent chains the effect of their DD Crow, targeting the same Cyber Dragon. How does your chain resolve, and can you special summon non-machines after the chain resolves?
Well, number one, you can't special summon a Cyber Dragon because the Cyber Dragon is no longer in the graveyard, so it's banished, so that's boom. Also, you cannot special summon a monster for the rest of the turn except for machine monsters. I think the cost is for the target, so as long as you activate this card's effect to target a machine monster with 21 attack or defense in your graveyard, this effect will fly, and you cannot special summon monsters except for machine monsters for the rest of the turn.
Okay, so you think the Cyber Dragon doesn't get summoned and you are locked into machines?
Bro, there are so many times when people did this to me. Like,
well,
I would go Nasher. Wait!
I got you. Give me your explanation. Talk to me, Sam.
So the cost is to target the machine monster in your grave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, special summon it.
Ooh.
Oh my god, bro.
Remember when I told you that this is a PSCT question? We're talking about the also conjunction.
Oh my god, yo. Honestly, Kevin, I respect you a lot, man. This is wow. Okay. No, bro, but there are so many times where I would summon Nasher, like target like a Nova, and they were like called by the graveyard, and then like how would I be able to special summon back Nova? Like I don't get it. Okay, number one, Nasher cannot special summon the monster.
Okay, that's correct. I'll give you that. That is correct. You don't special summon the monster.
But the locking apart, also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except for machine monsters also. No, actually, because you can go normal Nasher, activate Nasher's effect. If they Widow Anchor, you can chain Link Karibo in the graveyard to tribute the Nasher so you can dodge Widow Anchor. So yes, no, you're not locked into machines. You're not locked into machines. Sam, until the monster is summoned.
All I have to say is you should have gone with your first intuition because you are locked into machines. So the way an also effect resolves is when you have...
God! I knew it.
When you have an also effect, the way also effects work is that you don't need to successfully do A in order to successfully do B when it comes to an also effect.
Look at this. You guys tricking me. Kevin is like, you know. Well, see, you guys want my first answer. I was like, no, you can't special and you can't activate. You're locked into machines. And then he was like, so are you sure? Are you sure, Sam?
Yeah, so remember when I said that we were going to talk about new support? Let's talk about the new support a bit more. We're going to talk about Herz this time. In this situation, you have a Cyber Dragon Herz and a Cyber Rev system. You activate the Rev system, summon the Cyber Dragon Herz, activate Cyber Dragon Herz's effect. It's okayed. So now it becomes level 5, and then after that chain resolves, you use the effect of Imperm. After you activate and resolve the effect of Cyber Dragon Herz, your opponent activates infinite impermanence targeting that Cyber Dragon Herz. After that chain has resolved, what level is that Cyber Dragon Herz, and can you special summon monsters that are not machines?
See, I've never used this card's effect ever in my life. Other than the graveyard effect, to be honest with you, I've never used this card's first effect.
If it makes you feel any better, this is very similar to the Cyber Dragon, the Cyber Dragon Zwei. And the effect that we just spoke about with the Nasher. So why would I throw you for a loop, right?
No, like you're trying to trick me again. You know what I mean? Like, no, but that's different instead of the name. Oh my god, it's probably the same. Yeah, it is still level 5, and you cannot special summon monsters except for machines.
So the answer to this one is, unfortunately, you are incorrect. The level that it became due to its own effect is reverted back to its original level. However, you are still locked into machines. So the reason why Herz goes back to its original level as opposed to the Zwei that does not go back to its original name is because when it comes to names and levels, this thing is applied a little bit differently. So when you consider a card's name, the card's name will not revert, but a level will.
I see. Yu-Gi-Oh is a trading card game.
We're gonna do one. I think you'll know this one. I feel as though this is the kind of interaction that is probably something you've come across in your duels. So say your opponent controls Dogmatica Maximus and uses the effect of Maximus, and you send double Cyber Dragon Nova from your extra deck to the graveyard. The question here is, can you activate the effect of Nova to special summon a fusion from your extra deck? And if so, are you allowed to activate both in the same chain? So Nova reads, if this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one machine fusion monster from your extra deck. If they Maximus and you send 2 Nova from your extra deck to the grave, can you trigger Nova? And if yes, can you trigger both of them?
You can trigger yes. Yes.
You can trigger? Okay. Can you trigger both, though?
I swear Maximus says it has to be a different name.
Your opponent sends 2 monsters from their extra deck to the graveyard. Trying to 5-head me, eh? Trying to find the flaws in the ruling questions.
Has it sent to your graveyard your opponent's card effect? Honestly, like, is there like a trick here? Like, yes, you can spell special summon the Cyber Dragon Nova. And so you get out Makaba.
Can you use both of them? Can you literally go Chainlink 1 Nova, Chainlink 2 Nova after the Maximus resolves is the question.
Okay, what's Stratos' effect?
Stratos' effect says if this card is normal summoned, you can activate one of these effects.
If. Is it if or when?
I'm pretty sure it's... it might be when. I don't know, to be honest.
No, when can miss timing, but if can't.
When can miss timing, if can't. You are correct about that. Sam knows.
So, yes, both of them will resolve.
You are correct, Sam! You can activate the effect of both Cyber Dragon Novas and summon 2 fusion monsters from your extra deck. Congratulations! You are now 3 for 6. So the next one is with the trap card by the name of Cybernetic Overflow.
I know this 100%. What
you know this 100%? Okay.
Yes. Anything with Overflow, I know.
So,
can you bell an Overflow? Yes, you can bell an Overflow.
Okay. So, you pretty much guessed the question. The question is, can you bell Overflow while you have no Cyber Dragon monsters in your graveyard? That is the question here.
The answer is, of course, yes, you can.
Can you bell it? You say yes. The answer, yes, you can, since the activated effect of Cybernetic Overflow includes an effect to banish a monster from the graveyard. Easy peasy. And Sam is here 4 out of 7. Not bad. And I think you end with a positive record. Okay, so this next question is going to determine whether or not you end with a positive record or with a 50% record.
Not 50-50. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And this last one is the bane of Judge's existence. We have a question that pertains to stat modification. My opponent is going to have a monster on the board. Doesn't really matter what the monster is. I think they put a Bean Soldier on the board. I'm not sure. I activate limiter removal while I control a Cyber Dragon Infinity that has no materials. Yes, after that, I use the effect of Cyber Dragon Infinity to equip my opponent's Bean Soldier to my Infinity as an Xyz material. What is the attack of the Cyber Dragon Infinity after it attaches the Bean Soldier?
43.
43.
Wait. No. Sorry.
The limiter removal. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Double the attack of all machine monsters you currently control until the end of this turn. Destroy it. Okay. So you doubled its attack. You currently control. Okay. And then you activate Infinity. It gains 200, right?
It gains 200 for every material, yeah. It gains 200 attack for each material attached to it.
You're asking me if it's at 44, or you're asking me if it's at 46. Is that what you're asking me?
Possibly. Up to you what you think the correct answer is here.
Bro, man, it's such a trick. Oh my god.
This is why judges hate like stat modification, because stat modification is really rough sometimes.
So it says double the current attack.
Yeah.
Double the current attack of all machine. No, double the attack.
Double the attack, not the current attack, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's either 44 or 46, to be honest.
So which one of those do you think seems more correct to you? Sound it out for me. What's your thought process here?
Okay, so the thought process is either 44 or 46 because, number one, it bumps up to 4,200. You activate Infinity, equips it, it gains 200. Okay? Or, limit removal doubles the... Oh, but what if it goes up to 8,000, you know what I'm saying?
Why would it go to 8,000?
What if it goes to 9,000, you know what I'm saying? 40. Okay, so here's my thought process.
Okay,
limit removal, activate, now it's at 42. Activate its effect to take the Bean Man, it gains 200. So now it's at 44. Or, so that's what I'm thinking right now. Okay, that's my process. That's how, if I'm at a YCS, that's how I would think it works like that.
Okay, so basically what you're asking yourself right now is you're asking yourself if the limiter removal reapplies and doubles the new boost that Infinity just got?
Yes. So now I'm thinking if it's like, oh, it equips is 23, it goes up to 46. Honestly, whatever I think makes the most sense. 44.
44. Okay. So I'm going to give you the answer here, and
Wait. This question sounds too easy, man. It's at 46. 46. 46.
Okay, so once again, I'm going to give you the answer here. And the answer is neither 44 nor 46.
I knew it, 9,000. It's 9,000 something, right?
The answer is 42. Now, the reason why it remains on 4,200 attack, Sam, you're going to have to put your headset on there, buddy, if you want to hear the reasoning behind it. You're going to have to put on that headset, my dude. To explain, the reason why is because limited removal, when it doubles the attack of the monster, it sets that monster's attack to a value equal to double what its original, what the value it was at before the limited removal resolved. So because it sets it to 4,200, when there's an attack modifier that sets the value to a specific number, it stops applying any of that monster's continuous effects that would boost its attack. So this is kind of the same thing as if you use something like Gale the Whirlwind targeting like a Wee Witch's Apprentice. The Gale the Whirlwind will have the attack of the Wee Witch, but the Wee Witch won't regain another 500 by its own effect. So that's how stat modifications work when you have something that sets it to a static value as opposed to a continuous effect to gain.
What? That's ridiculous, man. I did not know that.
Well, now you do, and you'll never get caught out by things like this. So, Sam, your final score, you are 4 for 8. That is a 50-50 score. To be fair,
I'll take it.
To be fair, a lot of chat didn't think you were going to get over 3 answers correctly, and you ended up getting 4. So, hey, you got 4 out of 8. That's better than what chat predicted for you.
Bro, what's wrong? These guys, listen, honestly, I love when people underestimate, man. I love when people underestimate me. It's like literally the way I win at YCSs. People think I'm so trash. People don't think I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. And that's my favorite. So chat, thank you. Thank you for underestimating me. And for those of you who voted for me, I love you. And I appreciate you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king of games himself, TEAMSAMURAIX1. Thank you so much, dude, for coming onto the channel and playing this game. I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something new. Same for you guys in the chat, and those of you in the comment section. Yeah, dude?
Bro, you should make your own, like, ruling book and actually just, like, educate people. Like, you should do your own, like, ruling courses. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, like...
I do have a series on my channel where, I answer chat and Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube comments ruling questions. So that is a series on my channel. There's going to be another episode of those that comes out almost every Monday is usually the way I do it. And I also do have a Patreon in which you guys can subscribe to that Patreon and come into my Discord server, and you'll have your own private channel where you can ask me ruling questions directly, and I'll answer them within like a small amount of time. So that is something that you guys can do. Thank you so much for coming on to the episode. I really appreciate you. And I'm extending an invitation to any other Yu-Gi tuber that wants to be on my series. Hit me up on Discord, on Twitter, something like that. I want to get more people and get more episodes of the series because I think it's going to be a lot of fun collabing with all these YouTubers and all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, on YouTube, I'm going to see you guys on the next video. For those of you that are here on Twitch, let's continue with the stream, all right? Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Peace.